Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news in a move that has NFL insiders buzzing. The Denver Broncos are reportedly open to trading Patrick Surtain, one of the league's most elite cornerbacks, and the implications for the Bears could be game-changing. The Broncos, currently sitting at 4-7 with a negative cap situation, are looking to rebuild and shed some veteran assets to free up cap space and draft capital for a fresh start, particularly on their quarterback position. According to Adam Schefter's tweet last November, Denver has placed Surtain on the trade block, offering a first-round pick in 2026 plus a fourth-round pick in the same draft. For a team with a cap deficit of around $34 million in 2026, this move makes sense. They're looking to reboot the roster and build for the future. But for the Bears, this represents a golden opportunity to add a true lockdown corner who can immediately bolster their secondary, something they desperately need as they chase a playoff push in 2023. Surtain, just 25 years old, has already established himself as one of the league's best at shutting down top receivers. His coverage grade from PFF in 2025 is a stellar 94.8, which ranks him at the top among cornerbacks. Not only does he excel in coverage, but his stats also speak volumes: 6 interceptions, 19 pass breakups, and a -0. 44 EPA allowed per play, which means he consistently minimizes big plays against him. His yards allowed per route shadow is just 0.54, and his targeted completion percentage is an impressive 33.8%. He's also a reliable run defender with an 88. For grade, playing every game this season, showing durability and consistency. Since entering the league in 2021, Surtain has accumulated 14 interceptions and 52 pass breakups, reminiscent of Darrelle Revis in his prime, a true island corner capable of shutting down the opponent's best receiver. The Broncos' reasoning behind trading Surtain is rooted in their broader rebuild plans. They're eyeing the top of the draft to select their franchise quarterback, and with a roster in flux, shedding high-priced veterans like Surtain makes financial sense. Also, they're banking on emerging talent like Riley Moss, who boasts a PFF grade of 77, 2 and 4 interceptions this season, to step up alongside other young players. The move would free up cap space to re-sign key players like Quinn and Estem, essential building blocks for the future. Now, for the Bears, this could be the move that pushes them over the edge. Chicago's secondary, currently ranked 17th in pass yards allowed, 248 yards per game, has been a mixed bag. Tyrique Stevenson, their rookie corner, has shown flashes with a PFF grade of 78, but inconsistency remains. Pairing Jalen Johnson, who boasts an elite PFF score of 88.6 and has been a shutdown corner when healthy, with Surtain could be a game changer. Imagine Surtain locking down one side of the field, freeing Johnson to shadow the opponent's best receiver. This duo could turn the Bears' secondary into one of the league's most formidable units. The impact of such a pairing would be massive. If Surtain joins the Bears, the entire defense would get a significant boost. Opponents' passer ratings against Chicago could plummet from current levels around 99.8 to under 76. That's a huge difference, especially when you consider the big play potential. Surtain's presence would likely reduce aerial explosions, from 34 to fewer than 14 big plays allowed, and could generate an estimated plus 12 turnovers forced, flipping field position and increasing scoring opportunities for the Bears' offense. From a tactical perspective, Surtain's addition would elevate the Bears' defense to a new level. With Matt Eberflus's defensive schemes, often based on man and zone coverages, the secondary could resemble the dominant units of the 2000s Patriots, who relied on shutdown corners to control the game. Surtain's ability to shadow and neutralize the league's top receivers would be a nightmare for offenses, especially in crucial matchups. And when it comes to their division rivals, adding a player of Surtain's caliber could be the difference maker in tight games, potentially turning a playoff-bound team into a serious Super Bowl contender. Looking at the larger picture, the odds of the Bears making a deep playoff run would skyrocket. Currently, their Super Bowl odds are around plus 7,000, but if they land certain, those odds could improve dramatically to plus 1,900, reflecting a heightened chance of competing for the title. This move would be especially crucial against division foes like the Vikings, where star receivers like Justin Jefferson pose a constant threat. Certain, as the shutdown corner, would be tasked with neutralizing Jefferson's explosive plays, allowing the Bears' defense to focus on other threats and making their job much easier. The potential trade also aligns with the Bears' ongoing quest to build a dominant, disruptive defense that can carry them deep into January. In recent years, Chicago's defense has shown flashes, but consistency and playmakers at corner have been lacking. Adding Certain would be like injecting a high-octane fuel into that unit. Suddenly, the secondary becomes a strength rather than a question mark. With Certain's elite skills, the Bears could implement a more aggressive defense, daring opponents to throw into his side, knowing he's almost always going to make a play. Of course, there are still questions about how the trade would unfold, considering Denver's cap situation and draft plans. But the Bears are in a good spot with their current roster, especially after their recent improvements on offense. If the front office can pull off this deal, it would be a statement move, signifying that Chicago is serious about contending now and not just dreaming about future success. It's a bold step, but one that could pay off immensely, transforming the Bears' defense into a nightmare for even the most prolific passing attacks. This type of move also sends a message across the league that Chicago isn't messing around anymore. The NFC North is evolving, and the Bears are looking to re-establish themselves as a defensive force. If they manage to land Certain, it would be a clear signal to everyone that they're ready to take a big leap forward. The excitement among fans would be electric, knowing that their team has acquired one of the best young corners in the league, someone who can anchor their secondary for years to come. In the end, this potential trade is more than just a roster shakeup. It's a statement of intent. The Bears are positioning themselves not just to make the playoffs, but to be serious contenders come January. With a defense featuring Certain and Johnson, two of the best at their position, they could become a nightmare for any quarterback, especially in critical moments. It's a move that could define the franchise's trajectory for years, helping them finally break through to the promised land again. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.